there's you. Hello, chat.
Hello.
everyone. Hi, Titty! What's up, y'all?
Sorry about the wrong starting a soon screen. I
Wardrobe
definitely just
malfunction.
clicked a button. I was like, oh shit, this isn't the right one. But yes, we are here.
Hello.
For Wolves of
How
the
y'all
Land.
doing?
Fear the Stars is on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Hello.
If you want some extra content, there's also On Stars and Sales on the On Stars and Sales YouTube channel on Saturday. We have now lovingly called it
here. on
and
Saturday.
Veraxes, yeah. The TTRPG Onslaught Week, as it is lovingly called now.
But yes, I hope you all are well. We are here for
Same here.
episode 4.
Oh boy,
episode
there
where
is-
the party actually finally talks to each other.
They actually have to talk together. And possibly for lucky, we're finally going to see the main mechanic of this campaign, which I've been working very hard on.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's see if
Yes.
we lock in or not.
I wrote just in case
Lock
we can,
in.
so it'll be fine if we cannot.
You can't lock in.
I've been locked out, so I can't lock in.
No.
Someone,
Wait, that's
someone get them a key.
All right, well,
Just keep her not loading.
oh yeah, and make sure you have everything you need ready. Do you all have your physical dice and whatever you need?
Yep.
Have my dice.
I'll grab the dice in just a second.
Okay, there you go.
Virtual dice are at my disposal.
Alrighty. Well,
If they're mean to me, they're mean to me. It's okay.
Also,
You are
fun
braver
fact
than-
about Legend Keeper, you can actually roll directly on your sheet if you ever wanted to. For
no
whatever reason.
shot, really?
Yeah, if you type
Yeah, you can.
slash, like if you just not even slash, if you just type like D4 for instance and click on it, it'll roll a D4.
Oh, that's cool.
Hold on,
not bad.
I wanna try
I'm
it.
seeing I
I
can
wanna
click
try
on
it.
my hit
Physical dice,
dice.
All right, but yeah, players, if you're all ready to go, we can get started.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Lillithers, I
Before we
can!
get started, but before we keep started, is everyone ready for the meme cap?
Yeah.
Wait, before you
Meme
do
cat,
that.
meme cat, meme
Before
cat.
you do that, everyone drink your water. Not one, except for one person in particular. They drank too much, but everyone else drink your water. Love you. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, happy birthday, Luca.
Yes.
Happy.
Happy
Right,
birthday.
Y'all will get the privilege to hear me turn into dust live on this channel.
Is it just the duck that disappears and echoes?
Well, sure. But I will turn into dust. It'll be fun. Because I'm turning 33. I'm well past my expiration date. So yeah.
Don't worry, we're happy you're still here, bud.
I'm
you.
sticking up the fridge. Y'all just forget to throw me out.
Well, yeah, here, first of all. For those of you who know this reference, bless you, but when I was looking back on the combat that happened, this immediately inspired the meme cap. Ta-da!
Yeah.
For those
Wait,
who
I
know,
know
you
some-
know.
Oh my
I know.
god.
Let's go, Gamora!
Oh
We're showing a lot of thigh in this version.
Damn, Gamera's a fake boy.
I mean,
no! Clean V-line though.
True.
alright, but yeah, if we're really ready, we can get the recap done.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Alright,
it.
let's do it. DJ, play that shit!
Shut up.
In the previous session, Smogren would be the first to arrive to the party of the pack, determined to find Gamora. Unable to find them at first, they would lie to a small Zephyr Crow under the name JJ, posing as Gamora, and seek to find food to feed themselves. Billy and Aster, after the second performance of the day, would be given a break by their ringmaster, Pini. The two would find a contest run by a gnoll of the Finehide clan named Words of Whispers. The two were given 3 chances to guess whatever Dramp was thinking of, with Aster eventually finding the answer to be you, winning the contest and its prizes. Audra and Rena would arrive to the party of the pack last, looking around to enjoy the party. Rena would come to recognize and speak to Smogren, making a temporary alliance between each other and going over the pie-eating contest. Audra would find Dylan and Aster, interacting with the two and meeting JJ to take him to get something to eat. After some time, everyone would gather to the center to greet Gamora and prepare for the large feast ahead. Smogren, however, would interrupt the celebration, having Gamora recognize them. They would then challenge Gamora to a duel. While the party would choose some sides, Gamora and Smogren would arrange the duel to be between each other only. The two would fight each other with Gamora, losing to Smogren's newfound powers of vengeance. Their duel would suddenly be interrupted, though, by JJ flying into battle to try and stop them from fighting. JJ would break their code and reveal the message that Yenagu had returned from the Abyss. Gamora, shocked by a greater historical enemy, would surrender and call off the fight, beckoning Smogren to discuss about the new rising threat. And that is where we will resume to begin session 4.
And you put it like that, it sounds like a really short session, but that was a
No,
big
there was a lot. This was skipping the filler.
Interesting.
Not filler, character development.
true.
Yeah. That's true.
JJ, it's okay. It's okay, JJ.
We're cooking him for dinner later, right?
No!
Oh my god.
How could you?
I don't think he would taste very good.
Yeah, right.
But yes, as we resume where we originally are, Smogred had just entered the huts that Gamora had built themselves. The remaining party are still kind of gathered around. Pterodoc and Rex and the others managing to get the crowd to disperse, even though there is still anxiety hanging in the air with the coming return of the Yenagu. The normal humanoids have been separated from humanoids that identify with Null or Null-like blood within their body. Everything is at peace for now, but there's something that has been lost in the party of the pack. The energy has been fully lost. The hype has fallen through the floor, and you are all left as JJ is slowly recovering, gently wiping their eyes with their fingers, trying to pick the crust out with their small little talons. And all of you originally saw Smogren enter the hut with Gamora so that Gamora could have a discussion with them. What do you all choose to do?
I guess I'm assuming JJ is still, like, in front of me, still kind of, not necessarily in shambles, but, like, rebuilding himself back up.
Yep.
Okay. How tall is JJ?
JJ is only a good 3'5", possibly 3'7".
Okay. Ooh, itty bitty. So I'm gonna crouch down a bit. It's like, JJ, can you do
Yes,
me a
ma'am?
favor? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah. What is it?
I pick up Hamter and I say, Hamter can't go in there because he's really afraid of. And I kind of look back at where Smogren entered, of the big guy.
Okay. I'll do it. Oh, and like carrying an oversized dog, he manages to like stumble forward a little bit, but then gives a heave with his chest and arms. He goes, I got him.
You can put him down. Just, do you mind watching him for me until we get out?
Yeah, of course. Where, should I wait outside?
I'll come find you. Just keep him
Hang
safe.
by the
Okay?
hook and poke.
You want to sit by the circus? I kind of look at Billy.
That's
Thumbs
what
up.
it's called. That's what it's called, yes. It's a circus.
Okay.
I don't have a ticket. Am I allowed to?
I'm sure they'll understand the circumstances.
Yeah, just tell them Billy let you in.
Oh, okay. He'll give a little polite bow and turn his arm to his stomach in a polite manner. Thank you all. I'll see you all later. Take good care.
You too, JJ. I stand up. Audrey gives a big sigh, and they just kind of slowly walk into the tent, but kind of stay close to the door just in case.
All right. And what would the rest of you like to
Nothing
do?
else to do. Billy will also enter.
And Aster is still just kind of following Billy through all of this, so they'll also follow Billy inside. Although Aster's been like kind of still looking around nervously after hearing this strange voice in their head that no one else acknowledged.
I'm just gonna brazenly go in.
All right.
What's it like in his hut?
So, it's like dried mud, essentially. You all look around and you see these large pine logs, these trunks that build up the framing of the structure. The mud doesn't smell or anything. It's actually kind of well insulated and keeps all the heat in. There are torches around, some furs, a bit of hay. There's also a collection of magic and wondrous items. You all see various swords, you see axes, special made arrows, potions. You even see some pieces of like horns, bones, monsters' teeth, the hide beasts that decorate the walls. There are even some portraits and paintings of these mortals and celestials and fiends who once served with Gamora throughout history and fought off things like liches, dragons, beholders, and other many horrible monsters that once plagued the land of Milkovic and put it under threat. And there isn't even like a special seat or a throne. Gamora just humbly plops down onto a set of hay right in front of you all and just sighs, letting his wounds slowly regenerate. You all can visibly see under the blood or any tearings that he got from holy damage that are struggling from Smogren's attacks. The blood forms like these three-pronged claws that seem to desperately reach out, grab skin or blood and flesh, and pull it together in order to sew it back.
Smogren steps into the hut using the head of his spear. He'll kind of plunge it into the ground and lean on that as support, not opting not to sit down and let down his guard.
Audra stands up as well, just in case.
Gamora will acknowledge you all and bow his head, his headband no longer flapping in the wind, instead resting behind the back of his neck and some of the left of his shoulder as he speaks up.
And here I was thinking Bahamut's power was unbreakable. I was a fool. You thought that we would be safe under that old bastard's protection. He has fought in countless times, even in the Foundational, before I was even born. They have fell and banished many deities and things from bringing harm to them.
And when he says that, he looks at people like Myrina and Billy and Aster and Audra, implying that Bahamut, in his work, that generations of people would not exist and not be able to gift life into a new generation that Myrina, Billy, Aster, and Audra represent in front of you, Smogren.
I do not place much respect in Bahamut. He would condemn his own kind in order to play a hero. Even if his own kind were to bring a greater evil that would destroy this land.
As he says, implying a darker, more dangerous entity that might exist in Yenagu.
I know well of Tiamat. But that is not where my interests lie. It seems whatever former interests we once had, Smallgren, we will have to quash and bury in the trees or the rivers. If this is true, then the message the little boy got from this dagger, and what everyone sensed and felt, is true that Yenagu has returned. It means that Conduit has reached maturity, and they truly are planning to bring the Knoll clans across the dust of desolation in hope to conquer Milkovic once again. And be that the case, why do you call me into your home?
They lower their heads in shame, and they look more towards everyone else but you, Smogren, as he begins.
I am in dire need of your help.
They even look you in the eye, Smogren, with some hint of anger, but showing self-control and patience, as they say.
Including you, I must ask for your help.
You just hear like occasional bubblegum popping in the background.
Aster looks bewildered at the idea that Gamora would need their help, especially with like. Well, actually, I think Aster would even speak up about our help, but what about the bearers of Like and Silver?
Unfortunately, the death of Ivana tore all of our hearts. And poor Wolverine and Halson, the poison did not kill them, but it affected their lives.
Ivana died?
Yes, unfortunately. I had to carry her body back to the city of Bruce, the city-state of Milkovic, and bury her personally along with her congregation of clerics of...
The doll's gonna be way more valuable now.
How did Ivana die? Who could have? What happened?
Gamora shakes his head, and oddly enough, he just makes a glare at Smogren and just quietly says,
She did what she chose to do under her domain. She chose to fight for the impoverished, the poor, and the homeless. Not through strength, not through battle, but through healing and through her words. To the very last.
Smogren turns over his shoulder and looks directly at Aster.
They cower away. And upon hearing that, they jump back. It's like, why would... Is looking at Gamora. Why is this thing still... How could you... Aster's just kind of speechless and stuttering at this situation.
Protect your home if intruders entered and tried to take your life and the life of of those you hold dear.
But why would Ivana and the bears do that?
Why,
They wouldn't do something
indeed.
like that.
Marina kind of says, like, you did burn down a whole village, though.
Billy has been perking up for that entire conversation. Like, what? But he's silent. He's just looking over some of the stuff in Gamura's hut.
Smogren will look over at Marina's comment.
I did not burn down their village. I collected what I needed, and I made an example of one paltry fool.
I mean, I don't know, man. Play stupid games with stupid prizes, I guess.
Gamora will growl and sigh and speak up.
Bahamut came to me long ago, months ago, asked the bearers of light and silver, and told us of his deeds.
He looks over to Smogren.
And while many others that I have raised before would not have the patience, and would slay Smogren from the neck, I thought it was not right to do so, and chose to stay by Bahamut's ideal.
At least someone here has a heart. Audrey kind of mutters to themselves.
Yes, because my heart is so black and foul that I would care
Not
for
black.
my lover and my horde.
Not black, misguided.
Owl, yes. Billy will sniff.
Gamora will speak up a little bit and clear his large throat.
As much as I would want to call on Halsin and Wolverine, after the poison affected them, they both disappeared. The poison affected Halsin's arm. They were not able to keep it, and looked for some way to help his organization in the city of Bruce. Wolverine, unfortunately, well, had they no visible poison on their body, the spores of the poison affected their mind, and worried they have chosen to hide in the mountains once again, in the claws of Kanika, in hopes to find a cure with their fellow wizards of ice. And I'm to feel remorseful for protecting that which I hold dear.
You should feel remorseful because your actions have consequences, no matter the intent.
And as do theirs. And this is why they suffer.
Smogren will look to Audra and sit up a little bit.
You mean Gamora?
Oh my god, yeah, Gamora, sorry. Jesus, they're both old men. I keep...
All old men look the same to you.
That's
Ageist.
ages.
Wow. But yes, Gamora will look towards Audra, like setting up with his neck a little bit and say,
Let the Wormkin speak their mind. It's fair and the right thing to do. We would not get anywhere in this land if we were to slit each other's tongues.
they'll
Audra
face
just
Smogren
mutters.
though.
Otter just mutters, sorry, and just, continues to stand there silently.
Smogren will look towards, or Gamora will
You did
look
it
towards...
again.
Oh my god! Shut up!
Drawful, your character, give it to me.
No.
Smogmura... Gomra?
Absolutely not, that's toxic.
That
Goblin.
is the most toxic yaoi you could ever come up with.
I didn't intend that to be a shipping name, but guess.
Gamora, however, will look towards Smogren and say,
There are some things I hold in regret in regards to our assault against your horde, but I don't hold much regrets against stopping you. But even as if I feel this way, I'm willing to quell it and shank my own heart in order to make sure the whole land stays safe. What say you, Smogren?
Smogren processes his words, thinks on it for a moment.
And what would that look like? Compensation.
they look towards everyone.
Excuse me, can you all move over there?
And he'll point towards Billy and Aster.
Just kind of hugs the perimeter of the tent. Excuse me.
Snuggle, everyone. Snuggle. Billy will start pulling people in.
Snuggle.
Don't touch me.
Gamora will
do
move towards
so.
the other side. Getting down on his knees, putting his large paws down towards the dirt and the grass. You all kind of see him just stick his tail in the air and start wagging and shaking around as he begins to heave the earth towards the end of the wall and just slap it against it.
Okay.
And you all are
Minecraft
blinded
prep
by
door.
light as you all see piles of gold and jewelry in front of you. We'll move over here and do the same thing and reveal even more of a hoard.
What was stolen? Not just what was stolen. Some of it back with interest. It was only fair. But I will give you back to you on the condition that you find somewhere else to raid that is not any villages of the mortals.
Wait, can you repeat that?
He asks you, he will give you your hoard back, what he stole, in interest as well, on the condition that you agree to never raid a human settlement again.
Wait, so Smogren is not allowed to like hoard wealth, but he can? Wow, what a hypocrite.
No, he's saying that Smogren can hoard wealth and that he will give back his wealth and double it with interest, but he's saying that he needs to get his wealth from somewhere other than raiding human villages.
Then where do
Start a
you get
business.
it? Yeah, open a mining company.
Or drugs.
Drugs!
Or that.
Drugs.
Marina will have a crack den with you.
But Smogren will look towards
Tomorrow.
Audra after the. Oh my god! I
The
need to-
first time. Should we make a counter? Actually,
Gamora.
no.
Gamora, I keep looking at like Smogren's art and then Gamora back and back because they keep talking to each other. I keep mixing up their names. But Gamora will look towards Audra.
You are equally deserving of compensation from my horde as well if you would help. Your family runs a shop, do they not?
They do.
Well, with my horde, not here but back in the city of Bruce, I would be able to make a full payment towards your family business and allow you to comfortably live and retire.
Audra will sit for a minute, kind of stare at the. I keep staring at Billy's little token just moving towards the gold.
Billy knows what he wants.
The gold.
Billy knows what he wants. I stare at the pus-filled, stinky, atrocious, infinitesimal-minded Smogren. Big word for Elmo. And I stare at Gom. and I stare at Aster. I look past Mayrina and stare at Billy.
Okay. I get it. I get the energy going here.
You did what you did!
There's some tension in the workroom, I say.
Gamora, after saying this to Audra, will look towards Billy, walking towards the piles of gold in the dirt, and will gently smile and say,
A little eager, aren't you, little jester? Perhaps there's a reason why you need gold?
Well, there's a certain... Looking at notes, cackling court that the Hokum Pokum owes quite a bit of wealth to, you know? I mean, yeah, it's just a meager 100,000 or so. Quite a bit. I'm just saying.
Do not worry. That can be done.
they will look
Stellar.
towards Aster.
You have a gun?
Unfortunately, they are quite hard to find in Milko.
Damn it!
They can be found more towards where artifice is prevalent, mostly in the city of Bruce and the hamlet of Colossus. However, if I do find one on my journey and see you all again in the wild, I will certainly make sure to give it to you.
Much appreciated.
They will then look towards Aster and smile gently.
Do you still have your book at all?
Aster, I think was actually even already holding it, and so we'll just kind of hold it up and nod.
You are quite the reader of Stiebro Montel's work.
Yes.
Perhaps, if in your journey, if you would ever come towards his abode, maybe you would like to have a one-on-one meeting with them, interview them, learn more about their craft, improve yours, perhaps even have dinner. Mantel and I, we have had many discussions and dinners over centuries.
Oh my God! What would I even say? Yeah. I would like that. I think.
Gamora gives a stoic nod and a gentle smile towards you, Aster, keeping that in his head for later. And then they'll look towards Mayrina.
You seem like the talented caster, are you not?
Yeah, obviously.
One moment.
They will gently roll around on their side, wagging their tail. They'll reach into this pile of gold, and they'll pull out a beautiful silk mage's robe.
I'll be the judge of that if that's beautiful, but okay.
A high prestigious position within the Mages Guild of the city of Bruce. How would that feel?
Mayrina still kind of like sitting on her staff, just kind of like, again, just like shuffles over on their side. It's like, sounds kind of like a boring position.
Well, darling, ain't that's boring, unless if you're ahead of it and running it like I was.
Perhaps they'll get some more resources for a shit too. Now, but like, can I just drop it afterward when I'm done?
If that is what you wish.
No, I was talking to my father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you say to him exactly again? Sorry.
I said, like, you know, can I just like drop the job when I'm done?
I mean, if you want to pass it down to another mage, you could. You just gotta do the big old ceremony, do a test, show which one will prove themselves to be a better inheritor for the mages of the future.
Just give it to some schmuck or whatever.
You could give it to me.
Huh. Okay, then I'll be the judge of that if you deserve it.
Nail lets out a Niall. Wait, is it Niall or
Niall?
Niall lets out a very nervous laugh, knowing of this business and what it led them to long ago. But as they let out a gentle chuckle, Gamora will gently speak up.
Seems we are all in agreement, haven't you?
Not quite. More so than the Horde. There's something that matters more. The wellness of a Gorthrax.
Gorthrax. I had Koba give me a spell to place on my paws to restrict them to a mortal form. Why would you want to give it back to them?
And he says this as if
Wait, can you repeat that?
he asks why you would want the cure to make Gorthrax a full-fledged dragon again. For some reason, he doesn't seem to understand or have the context of what you mean by his condition.
Gorthrax is not in his right mind. Have you placed some kind of curse on him? I would like it lifted, and I would like to see myself return to the form I rightfully deserve.
Gamora's furry brows make a confused look as he mutters.
That can't be right. Koba's not educated in curses and...
They shake their head and flick their ears a little bit.
If I am to give you back your dragon form, I am fine with it as long as you agree to our original term that you do not raid or upset the human settlements.
We will find other ways to expand our horde.
Good.
They will then look towards you all and hold out a paw that is bleeding still. You'll then take a drip of blood and put it towards their large jaws, sticking out their massive tongue and swallow their own blood, letting out a large, tremendous gulp noise.
Then it is done. By swallowing my own blood, and of my fiendish nature, I accept this pact as our agreement to all five of you and me, that I honor your deal. As the redeemed shield, the final member of Bearers of Light and Silver, and one of Bahamut's personal champions.
Whoa, wait, I'm and Aster.
Do I gotta put my blood in there?
Aster did not I think fully understand the idea of replacing the Bearers of Light and Silver. It's I don't think I could live up to everything that the previous Bears have done. Why would you choose me? Why would you choose us even? Especially him pointing over his Magrin.
Also, I stepped away for a second. Did you say we're going to replace the previous guys?
Gamora will speak up after Aster speaks about this.
You all are not replacing the Bearers of Light and Silver, at least not yet, if you do not wish to. And to answer the Jester's question, I am not hungry for the magic of mortals at this moment, do not worry. But no, you only have one thing and one thing to do. I'm gonna need you all to do what you can to trek to the city of Bruce and deliver to the magnates And Koba, the message of Yanagu's return. I need you all to move fast and as swift as possible and get there before those who learned of it here take it back to the city and panic spreads. For all I know, Yanagu is already moving against us. They have sent their clans of gnolls into the lands of Milkovic to begin whittling down the forces of good.
Responsibility.
How do you spell that city?
Which one?
Just the city of Boone?
Bruce. Brus.
Oh, okay. That was kind of half in character.
But Gamora will look towards you all and hold his wounds.
As much as I...
They crack their neck a little bit by tilting their head.
As much as I would want to escort you all and guard you, this is another reason why you cannot become the next party of Milkovic. I must go out alone and find if there are any defenses or places that the gnolls have already come from in the dust of desolation to begin their siege. I must make sure everyone is safe, and quell whatever holes that must be plugged.
If you hold any sway over these mortals, then it would do you well to help them distinguish the good from the rotten.
That is the plan.
Gamora will look you directly in the eyes, Smogren.
The gnolls are of no fault for being born of the Gnoll Father. Even I have my own respects and worship and connection to the Gnoll Father. And it will be difficult to convince the other mortals. I will do what I can and my words have good sway. But it will be unfortunate knowing what power Yanagu holds over their own children.
Audra is going to take off a necklace and leave it next to Gamora and say, I will do this, but please give this back to me when you return. Oh.
They gently somehow are able to pinch it with their claws and hold it up. And they inspect it and smile.
As holding it up, it's a pendant of it's the official pendant of the apothecary that Audra's family runs. Take this to the shop and they'll know that I gave this to you. If you ever go by.
Regardless if it is celestial, fiend, or fae, you seem to make good company, Audra.
And they look down at you, Audra, and gently smile.
Thank you, Colin.
We'll hand over this letter. We're burning daylight.
Gamora will hold a paw up.
Before you go, I recommend staying at least for one night. Get your rest. It might be difficult to find transportation, but you may have to move on foot. I will do what I can before leaving in the morning to guide you to the nearest settlement.
Smogren will take the letter and tuck it away.
Aster will kind of whisper to Billy, should Smogren be the one to have that?
Probably not. But unless he's hungry for letters, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about.
If you say so.
I'm not foolish enough just to give Smogren letter.
He will gently smile and look towards Audra, Aster, Billy, and Rena.
You four did keep a tuft of my fur that I gave you all months ago, did you?
Aster nods eagerly.
Hamter ate it, but it's safe with him.
I think I left it in my other pants.
Good. Keep my fur within your possession.
Oh, there it is.
It will help you get to places that... Oh, dear.
Gamora chuckles a little bit.
It will help you get to places that you need to go, or gain resources from those in power. Those who recognize my fur know it as a mark of prestige.
Audra's gonna walk up to Gom and just give him a gentle hug and say, "Be safe out there, big guy." And then just kind of hold it there until Gom moves.
You are suddenly hoisted and lifted up as he gently hugs you against the side of his hip.
You smell like pine.
I reek of it.
Alright, I gotta find JJ. Oh.
Yes.
And
make sure the boy is able to deliver the message to the magnet of the city of Bruce, too. Would be most helpful.
And Audra's gonna walk, kind of look at everyone, and then head out the tent.
Smogren will look at Gamora.
I know that your kind are bound by pacts and contracts. I would do similar in my own way.
And abruptly, Smogren will bite his arm, dripping some of his blood on the floor of the hut. And with his claw, he will essentially make an S in the dirt, signifying his signature.
For what it's worth. Thank you, Smogren.
I must see this through. For the good of the Verdigris Horde. And my mate.
Do so.
He gives you, like, a stoic nod, but this one is more of understanding, as if when you mention lover, he seems to understand that.
And with that, Smogren will look to the other three.
I will be on the outskirts. Meet me at sunrise. The gates.
Whatever.
And he'll make his way out.
Would the three of you like to do anything before you exit?
You two can go on ahead. I'm gonna hang out here.
Should I meet you back at the Pokem then?
Sure. Whatever.
Not whatever.
Aster
that's my
kind of
line.
Meet me at the whatever.
Aster just kind of unsuredly makes their way out of the tent, looking backwards at Gamora the whole time.
As you two stay inside the hut, Gamora will stand up and look towards Billy and Marina.
I do not mind but may I ask why you chose to stay here with me in my hut?
I just have a question or so to ask, and I mean, I prefer privacy for my questions. Why are you still here? And Billy's looking over at Marina.
Don't really have anywhere to go. And the mushroom doesn't really like me anymore.
Do you need a place to stay for the night?
No, not really. But if you're asking.
Then feel free to stay at any of the tents that others here have set up as an inn. Or you can stay here. I can set up a fire, a good pelt for you to lay on, and good food. Hunted straight from my jaws.
He kind of slaps his chest with pride.
Yeah, thanks.
Nothing like a good jaw steak, eh?
Yes.
On a second thought, I'll probably find somewhere else to stay. Bye. Just looking new.
Gamora will look nervously towards Billy.
Was it something I said?
He's so cute.
I don't really know her at all, but I don't know. Just seemed uninterested in jaw meat. I can't blame her.
Well, I will set the pelt out for you, little jester.
He will pull out of a large chest, almost the size of him, a pelt of what looks like an owlbear. Gently set it down.
I apologize.
What is what? What is this? What is this?
This is the pelt of an owlbear I hunted long ago.
I mean, I can see that, but why? Why is this?
I would prefer you not be uncomfortable and sleep in hay.
He's such a sweet
I'm
baby.
gonna sleep at the Pokem, you know?
Oh, then,
They nervously roll the owlbear pelt back up.
my apologies, here. Feel free to finish whatever you need with me. I am just going to finish burying the hoard again.
And they walk around and begin collecting dirt and hiding the gold again.
So, my questions. Yes. I've heard quite a few odd things during your little conversations with Big Smoggy over there. Seemed to bring up some other guy. Lover, girlfriend, husband, something along those lines. Tell me a little bit more. I'm interested. My curiosity is piqued.
Smuggling was not alone in their hoard. They had a loved one, another dragon that they served with gore threats, one with scales of bronze. They both worked together unanimously with their horde of kobolds, spreading a domain from the single mountain, creating a swamp where there once was none.
Interesting. Cool.
Yes, and they're almost as old as me.
Billy will glance pretty. He will grin at Gamera. What does Gorfrax look like?
Oh no, can you do that?
They are a dragon of bronze, but
Copper.
they look copper, but they look oddly more gentle than Smolgren. From what I understood from talking to the villagers of Lubukia, they always claimed that Gorthrax was the one that would set Smogren back whenever things felt too extreme. It seems that Gorthrax was what balanced Smogren.
Anything else? Or
No. When we fought them, Gorthrax was more strategic. Smogren cutting. Smogren was determined to keep Ivana from allowing his poisons to corrupt our bodies. Yet Gorthrax was smart. He made sure to keep me and Koba, my companion, in check, so that Smogren could attack the mortals.
It's interesting. Thank you for your time. Billy will quietly leave.
You're welcome.
Gamora will gently wave a paw. As you all exit, you all notice it's evening now. The sun is slowly setting, and it's around possibly towards 7 o'clock in the evening. If you guys want, you can still go round in what is left of the party of the pack, as there's a large bench that is still out, ready for a feast, but there are no plates, no candles, no decorations. You're all just kind of left with this energy as people are either gathering food, talking to each other, or just trying to mind their own business or get some early sleep. Everyone whispers of Yenagu's return, and if Gamora is ready, or if the Bears of Lycan Silver will be able or prepared enough to stop a third return of Yenagu.
And Bishtra 3 times.
Yeah, it's in the history.
Rena, if you'd like, go ahead and make a history check for me.
Lore.
History.
Lore, sorry, my bad.
Oh, yes, the lore. I'm the lore lady.
The lore lady.
Miss Lore herself.
Miss Laura. Miss Loriana Dupree. Yeah, no, I don't remember anything I wrote before.
Unfortunately, it's been so many centuries since...
Actually, I think just add a fate die to it, so...
You could if you want, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, why not? I have fate die. 4. So, I do remember it. There's an 8 in total.
With fate guiding your hand a little bit, you remember one of the titles that Yenagu goes under. Those who follow Yenagu more closely would refer to him as his original title, the Null Father. Most mortals who are not Nullish or of fiendish blood descent, though, have a title for him that is more demeaning, and that is the Trader of Trinities. You know that long ago, in the era of the Foundational, that when he and his brother Bahamut were born from Celestian and Asmodeus, that Yenagu got very upset with their parents and his brother, and essentially triggered one of the very first battles that formed the Dusts of Desolation to the south. An uncharted place of land that no one knows of, only but the Gnolls that come from this land. But you also know that from ancient history, he took place in some of the greatest battles, whether it be the undead rebellion that Orcus tried to raise centuries ago, whether it be the fathomless war that was caused by Bahamut and the Demogorgon, and in the final fight, when there was nothing but evil rising in the land of Milkovic. There was a final era that ended the age that you are all not a part of now, simply known as the Column's Last Stand. Yenagu has a horrible history and lore, in that Yenagu is willing to work for the greater good. But Yenagu, being Yenagu, also can be selfish and self-demanding and betray others in order to accomplish their own goals.
I mean, can't blame a man for trying, right?
No, you can't.
But do you remember, like, what does he want specifically? Like, what is his greater good?
You know that it comes down to three things. Yenagu is an embodiment of anger, blood, but most importantly, freedom. Yenagu and his gnolls and anyone who descends from fiendish bloodlines and follows Yenagu, even the cults of Yenagu, would constantly tell you that Yenagu cares the greatest for freedom. That all, regardless of who they are, be able to live freely and without foundation and rules. However, it is controversial because what Yenagu asks for has no structure, no society, and no basis, no good foundation to live off of. It would simply be independent anarchy and communal anarchy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I get it, because, like, you know, freedom sounds fun. What's wrong with it? Okay, well, cool.
All right, but yeah. What would you all like to do before the night ends?
Smogren is, like he said, he's going to be making his way out. But on the way out, I imagine he notices the smithy that's down here. So he's going to make his way on down there.
All right, so Smogren is heading to Solabay's smithy. What else is everyone doing?
Audra is going to try to find JJ and Hamster to make sure that they're both okay.
All right, so you're heading to the Hokum Pokum, essentially.
Yeah.
Billy's
Before they go,
going to
before
check.
Audra goes,
Yep.
Audra was going to say, Marina,
Mhm.
I have your bedroll if you still want it before going into the Hokum Pokum.
Isn't there like an inn nearby?
There are options for inns. Go ahead. I'll let you make either a assess or perception or vibe check.
Let me see which one it says 13. Perception's 10, vibes 10. So probably gonna do, like, I don't know, perception maybe. Because my assess is 13.
All right, go ahead.
What is up with these fours? Yeah, 4. Roll the 4 twice. No, 3 times.
You didn't really get time to look at places to hang out, since the first thing you did when you got here was get up on your broom, find Smogren, and now there's this whole mess with Gamora and your newfound quest, and also Yenagu's coming back, so that's no fun.
Yeah.
You might have to ask her help in regards to where to rest, or stick by one of these new people you've met in order to find shelter for the night.
Yeah, sure.
But at least you have the reassurance that if you do sleep in somewhere in the party of the pack, you do have a tuft of fur that might be able to get you in for free.
I'll think about that. But yeah, when Audra says, like, you know, that she has made a bedroll, it's like, yeah, but where are we gonna sleep?
Is Marina speaking to me?
Yeah.
Anywhere, you know, I'm personally kind of comfortable outside. I don't know if you are, but just giving you the option. Kind of shrugs.
I mean, there are inns.
There are.
You always sleep with the elephants. They always use some more company.
Yeah, no thanks.
Wait, you guys have elephants? Oh my gosh, I've only read about them in like research books. Can I book?
Of
Elephant,
course.
please?
I mean, you'll have to ask. Notes, Chon. You'll have to ask Chon, but other than that,
Master speaks up and walks over. It's like, yeah, I help take care of them sometimes. It is mostly picking up shit.
Are there seeds in the shit? I could use some seeds for my spell work and alchemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for an and buy.
All right. So we got one group going into the Hokum Pokum. We got one other person looking for an inn, and Smogren at the smithy. Who would like to go? Do y'all want to volunteer, or would you rather I roll?
I'm down for rolling.
I'm down for rolling.
Yeah, just roll it.
what's going on? Wait, what?
Would you all like me or one of you to roll d4?
I'll
know
roll a
what?
d4. I'll
Is it
roll
gonna
a
be four again?
It's your
d4.
birthday.
For what?
Is it
We're
gonna be
rolling,
My
we're rolling to
birthday.
decide. We're essentially rolling to decide who goes next on the downtime.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it is a 4. 4th time in a row.
All right.
At least it's a max on this
So-
one.
We are very quickly going to transition into the Hokum Pokum. So all of you enter the Hokum Pokum. Their staff just kind of picking things up or getting things ready to be disassembled for the morning, as there won't be a show tonight. Maja is trying to do some tightrope performances still while she still can. Zenon and Irgorn are kind of in their own corner in a bleacher talking to each other, Irgorn gently patting Zenon's back. Sean is still taking care of the circus animals and such. And in a bleacher, you do notice JJ holding and petting Hamster gently, just kind of looking down on himself.
Billy will wave up at Maja. Doing great!
Thank you!
I'll
She
be right
focuses
back.
her abs a little bit more, holding on tight, doing an upside down stand.
I'm gonna go to my
JJ.
room. Don't bother me.
Audra?
Hey, excuse me, excuse me, sweet lady. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Stay. I hope Hamster wasn't too much trouble, JJ.
He twiddles his thumbs a little bit and looks away.
How you feeling?
He lets his shoulders down after he exhales and just looks away.
Audra's gonna sit next to JJ and say, thank you for looking after Hamster. Hamster would have been very overstimulated.
I'm not good at pets. I never had a pet growing up. I think he bit me, but I don't. He shows his finger that has a small little welt on it. I don't know if he did it on purpose because I upsetted him, or if he just likes to play bite. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. One, Hamster, not a true animal. Hamster's a little thing I made. Hamster's just gonna be like, eat! is an agreement, so.
Wait,
But he does like
them?
Yeah.
Huh. I
But-
didn't even know you could do that with magic.
You can. It seems like he likes you. And I kind of show a healed welt on my hand. Where it just kind of looks like kind of took a chunk out of the plant flesh. Like, yeah, no, he likes you.
Oh, thank goodness he surrenders a little bit and leans back in the bleacher, but then sits back up. Is Gamora okay?
He's okay. He was actually worried about you.
Really? He looks up
Yeah.
with hope.
Yeah. He saw you were in distress and wanted to make sure that you're okay.
Do you think he's doing that because that's who he really is and like it is in the tales of old, or is he just doing that because it's his job?
Who says it can't be both?
And then he stops and thinks about it. Oh. I guess that's not entirely a bad thing, then.
It can still rain while the sun's out.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah. Happens all the time near my village.
Oh, so... sun rain. Huh.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I'm a Zephyr. I have the ability to fly, and they show their arm that's entirely a feather, like shape. I have the ability to fly, and that's why I took up a job at the Messengers Guild. You think I know these things with how often I get out, and yet when I'm in the sky, it feels like I actually haven't seen that much in reality.
JJ.
Yeah?
Milkovic and Audra's just gonna kind of like sigh and look up at the top of the tent. It's a wide place.
There's so much that again.
There's so much to see, and not everyone has seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the beauty of it, you know? There's still something that surprises you.
Yeah. I guess whether it's the splinters of the rivers, or the endless lush, or the claws of Kanika, or the seas of Claw, we really don't know our own world as much as we think we do. Maybe that's why the Celestials and Fiends are working so hard to protect us and make things easier for us so that we can truly understand and find peace in Milkovic. For once, he says, a little annoyed. But I guess I was born in the wrong time.
Hey. Very few people are born in the wrong time. You were born exactly where you needed to be. When you needed to be. Because your story isn't over, JJ. In fact, it's just beginning.
You think so? Even after breaking the Messenger Guild's first rule of never letting another person know the message?
Audra just kind of sits on that question.
I'm not a good liar. They're gonna figure out one way, he says nervously.
It's okay. JJ, let me tell you a story. When I first made Hamter, tried to make Hamter, I might have accidentally almost blown up my family shop.
What?
Yeah, it was my first time making a homunculus, and I was just eager to try to get it right. And I messed up. I was afraid of telling my mom because, well, that's our family business. That's our history. And I did my best to hide it. Cleaned up, scrubbed. But the thing about our shop is that we operate out of a very old tree. So while I was able to get the surface stains out, the tree still knew what happened. And us being, plants, we can kind of speak to them. Trees, plants, and everything else. So my mom ended up finding out. But she forgave me.
JJ shakes his head in disbelief and interrupts you. What? The tree snitched on you?
Honestly, I'm glad it did. The tree told my mom, and my mom helped me make that fireball you sitting right next to you.
JJ will look towards Hamter a little bit and then adjust himself and smile a little bit and then wipe his eye and say, and thanks, Audra. I really needed to hear that.
Of course. No one's perfect. Not even the gods. Celestial beings. We all make mistakes.
You can say that again.
But it's what we do afterwards that makes us who we are.
Hmm.
And actually, Gamora told me to tell you something.
What? He shoots up a little bit.
Well, he gave us a task, and he wanted to make sure you got the same task as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What does he need me to do?
Well, looks at notes, hopes I don't get this wrong and send this boy on a wild goose chase.
You don't worry. You know that the objective that he bestowed upon you all is to get the message of Yenagu's return to the city of Bruce, the city-state of Milkovic.
And I relay exactly that to JJ. But in audio form.
Oh man, that's perfect. That's where I was born.
And you know exactly where to go.
Yeah. I'll probably have to stop, like, at some settlement or something. Maybe Putos, or maybe I can go to Kostra and get on a boat instead and rest my wings.
Breathe.
Breathe. Right. I need to think. Maybe I need to rest and think about it first before I get going.
That'd be wise.
Meanwhile, Aster, what are you up to?
So Aster's kind of experienced a lot recently. So I think that they're just gonna like find some little corner and like probably like hidden under the bleachers somewhere, take out their little tin of split cud to chew on and just read their book to kind of, what's the word?
De-stress?
Regulate.
De-escalate, okay.
Alright.
Also, above table, Master, I have a question. Is the cud essentially just like chewing tobacco, or is it just like actual cud? It's like a snack.
It's like chewing tobacco, but if chewing tobacco is weed.
Nice. Pass me some of that shit.
Go ahead and make me a vibe check with a +5.
All right. What's my vibe? Okay. How do I? Oh, there we go. Well, that's
a
a
good thing
7.
you had a +5.
Which does not beat my vibe still.
The vibes are atrocious.
Aster, you gently chew on the leaf in the chud, and you do enter an altered state. But
Think chud.
sorry, my bad.
I can't believe you called Aster a chud.
I cannot speak properly today. But
it took me a minute. I'm like, wait a second. Did you say that right?
You You notice that your altered state as you're chewing on the leaf is not as powerful as it once has felt. You're still able to better perceive things while you're under the bleachers. It's still dark. You don't experience sluggishness or relief in your body. You don't experience numbness. You can feel the tiredness in your eyes, but the best this will do tonight is just help you sleep a little better, and that is it, unfortunately.
Well, they've done what they can. They're just gonna turn back to... They probably have a favorite story from the Bears of Lake and Silver. I don't know. Do we have any ideas on, like...
Go ahead and roll me a d100.
Alright. Which one of these virtual dice is the 100?
This is the story of the ugly barnacle.
Nah.
There it is.
It was so ugly that everyone died.
The
Good.
I got a 6-7.
Boo!
Oh my god! Wait, no, actually, hold on a minute. Let me see this.
Wow.
I got a 67.
Oh my god, you actually... Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate this.
Oh my god, 6-7.
Oh, but yeah, as you're flipping through the books, you do find this very nice story centered around the Endless Lush. As you're reading through and reading more about Gamora, Ivana, Halsin, and Woolray in their respective titles, you read about the story in which they encountered a large mountain in the claws of Kanika that looked similar to a tooth. There's this really fun joke that's kind of written in, which usually Mantel does not like writing jokes into their material. But there's this little funny callback and reference to how Gamora once got a cavity and how the bleakness and blackness of the hole in the mountain looked like a cavity of Gamora's. How the party joked and eventually found shelter in this tooth-looking like mountain with a cave in it that looked like a cavity. And as the party rested and gently looked around, that all three of them, instead of using a bedroll or a tent, decided to sleep directly on Gamora, and how they all had a peaceful sleep for once after a long day of adventure in trekking mountains.
Aster reads that story and can't help but think of what it would be like to sleep on Gamora like that. Especially now after having met him in person and like being charged with some responsibility from him. Like this is like when you're reading your stories and you're like imagining like, oh, I could be in this, but now it's like they actually could be in this and just kind of internalizing the direction that their life is going, and kind of probably like stressing out about it a little bit. But I think right now is just able to mostly just enjoy it.
As you gently begin to read your story in your low down but not as aggressive alter state, Penny will exit their own room and walk towards Billy's, gently giving it a little like knock on the door, a little ring on a tiny little thimble bell.
Billy will answer it. His skin, as he answers the door, his skin is fading from a bright yellow into his normal skin tone. And he just, oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, Penny will rub his dwarven hand behind his neck as he says, sorry, I did this with all the other cast members, especially Zenon and Urgorn. How are you holding up?
I think I'm doing fantastic. You see, while I was in there for Gamora, he promised that he would pay off the Cackling Court with his wealth, his hoard.
Really?
All of it. All of it. All of it.
Penny will cover his mouth and step back and lean forward and just go, by the deities of the land.
And all I have to do, all we have to do, the 5 of us, I don't know. I'm not going to bother introducing them. All 5 of us, all we have to do is deliver a silly little message of Yanogu's return. I mean, it's not easy, but it's just a message, right?
Yes, and that's going to be quite the trek, just all the way across Nukovic and then head to Bruce. Penny's gonna out of character for them. They will throw their arms around your legs and hug you.
Bill, he looks a little uncomfortable. He's like, okay. And he will pat.
As you pat, Penny will let go and sigh and say, good. Oh, that's so good. That's good news I needed to hear for a while. I'm sorry, Billy. And they clear their throat and put their fist over their mouth and say, what am I going to do without my best clown, though? Will you be okay on your own? Do you promise that you'll be able to come back?
Billy sits on the question. It's nothing I can't handle. You always got Irgorn, you need a comedian.
Yes, they look at Xenon and Irgorn nervously, as Xenon is now putting an arm around Irgorn's shoulder, and Penny will step a little closer to you, Billy, and say, I don't know when, the cleric or the apothecary are going to show up here later. I called for one. But, Billy, did you, when you were there for the worm, the dragon, or the Dracul, and Gamora fighting, did you hear anything, but not in your ears, but in your head?
So you're specifically referring to that message in Aster and
Smogren heard, yes.
Minds. So then Billy didn't hear it. Yeah. Let's see. No, not really. Why?
Okay, good.
What's going on?
Penny looks over towards Xenon and Irgorn nervously. I want to wait until I get a better opinion from an apothecary or a cleric. It's just that, they both heard the voices, and they're really worried now, because apparently if you have some of Yanagu's bloodline within you, if you're of fiendish descent, you can, Yanagu can, and they mutter something under their beard for a moment and then speak up, realizing that it's just you and him, and he says, those under that bloodline tend to lose control whenever they are present or within their domain. Loss of mind and sanity, and in the worst cases, striking or biting whatever's closest.
Billy will stand there and breathe. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Yeah. Leave the apothecaries their business and whatever.
Yeah.
Smile.
So.
All we can do is smile through it all.
He nervously smiles. Well, this is why you're front stage and I'm ringmaster backstage. I'm not a good smiler as you. And Billy, he points towards JJ and Audra and Hamter. Are they with you, or are they staying with us tonight?
They're with me.
Alright, I'll see if we have a spare bedroll or something for them. Billy, take good care, and I'm really sorry you didn't get to perform your last show for Gamora.
I think this next quest for me will be an even grander show than what I had in mind. Blech, fuck.
It's okay.
You're not the only one who's messing up his lines.
It's spreading. It's contagious.
Oh, Jesus.
So
I'm sorry, y'all. 6 feet. Stay 6 feet away from me. Let me put a mask on.
Oh, no.
It's nothing.
As we begin to pull away from the tent,
I'm just mentioning that for Billy is going to spend an hour and adjust his tails. His virtuoso tails.
Alright. We'll say as that's happening, evening begins to close down a little bit tighter, and it starts getting a little later. Smogren, as you're approaching the smithy, you see a female Bjarkin working the smithy, about to wrap up and take off her gloves, but she looks towards you and nods her head and goes, "Hello, stranger. How are you?"
You are a crafts person, yes?
I'm Solveig Smithy. I run and make things. What are you looking for?
What do you have?
She will present some of her store to you. I will link you again just real quick. So in the shop section, she'll present what she has. Her wares are currently a great axe, +1, a spear throwing, and a Bjarkin gauntlet.
He'll look first at the gauntlet.
What is special about this gauntlet?
She equips the gauntlet and holds it up, making a loud metal clanking noise as she flexes with the claws of the gauntlet. Bjarkin special. Very good at getting a grip on things whenever you need to. If you don't want your enemies getting away, this is the best thing that I can give you.
And the spear.
She unequips the gauntlet and holds up the spear throwing, gently giving it a toss in her paw. Well, doesn't look like much, but she suddenly pulls towards the center, and you hear a disconnection of metal and gentle clanking of chain. You give it a good throw, and chains help it come back.
You mortals trade in wealth, yes.
What else would we trade in?
How much?
30 wealth.
He'll put down 30 wealth for this spear.
All right. And I will post the item's description for you here. Hold on.
Oops. There we go.
All right, there we go. In the items section, the spear throwing. When the spear is thrown, a chain can be wrapped around or connected to one's wrist. When this weapon is thrown and lands as an attack, The damage is done with 2d6 and returns to the thrower's hand.
Perfect. I'll put that in my inventory. And he'll take the spear. He's then going to try and look for the gnoll that was being accosted earlier.
Okay. Go ahead and make me either a perception or vibe check for me, please.
Both are 14, so let's see. 17. That's a success.
You don't see Drant Finehide, unfortunately. But you do notice something. You remember that the giant Muccubi demon, Rex, and the other one, Pterodoc, yelled at the mortals and the rest of the crowd that the gnolls and the mortals would be separated. And you notice that towards the northeast, there's a fire. A very gentle orange fire. And there's a large gathering of gnolls around it.
He's gonna start
One of them
making
you
his
do-
way there.
All right.
You said towards the northeast.
Yep, you'll see it right here.
Right where?
It's kind of off the grid. Towards the northeast of the canvas, I would say.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
You're good. He'll make his way out and around. And he will approach.
You walk through many knolls, and the Dramph, the main one that you help from the accosting, will notice you immediately and look towards you and say,
Ah, it's you, the Wormkin.
Have they caused you any further grief?
No. Finehide is with brothers now.
they will present their paw, and you see a collection of gnolls around this fire. There's one right next to you that has a funny-looking tail and a little bit of a snaggly-looking set of jaws. There's one with gray foot paws and hand paws, but with more of a black spotted back. One looks kind of covered in what looks like a fungi. And there's a larger one that seems to have a disconnected, but not disconnected, a visible jawbone, just raw bone and flesh and fur hanging from the bottom. Yet they don't look in pain. They're just eating food and drooling. And as you step back, you notice a small one. A small one that has puffy-looking fur that isn't, you think you would mistake for a child, but is actually a full-grown gnoll adult as they're gently chewing on food, gently wagging their small tail. One of them will speak up to you. Welcome, friend. Come for prayer of Yenabu?
I have not. I've come to check in on this one. The mortals wanted to tear him limb from limb at the news of Inagu's return. A display I personally find pathetic.
Finehide thanks you, friend. What is your name?
I am Smogrin.
Then Finehide is thankful for your help, Smogrin. Finehide has...
They lower their head as well as the other gnolls.
us no kin of any clan came from dusts Yenagu's flesh. Us Nov have no choice but to follow the Null Father. It is our nature to be wild, bloody, free.
They raise their head in hope.
But Finehide minds business, and Finehide does not mind mortal business, human business, but Finehide always understands that mortals will always be afraid, but some mortals will always help Finehide. Just like moles, Null and human more alike than Null and human can see, smell, taste, or feel.
Smogren chews on those words for a moment.
I wanted you to have this. It is not much, but it may offer you protection.
And Smogren will take the spear he has been using, and he'll hand it over.
Finehide will gently hold it in their paws in surprise and say,
Defense. Weapon. Thank you, Smogren friend. Finehide could not be happier. Finehide is...
They look aside towards the one with a black hide but with gray paws.
Finehide is not like fighting moles from dusts of desolation. Greypaw here, better at fighting.
And the Grey Paw clan, Noel will gently hold up their paw, surrounded by weapons made of leathers and bones and sharpened pieces of wood.
And perhaps this will serve you well. This is sturdy. It should not break.
Finehide hopes to never have to use it, Smogren. But Finehide is still thankful, nonetheless.
And they bow their head in respect to you.
Love Finehide.
I would hope you do not have to use it either. But from what I've seen, mortals will change their tune at the drop of a coin. I would prefer you be prepared.
Yes. But Finehide knows Finehide's nature. Finehide is scared of Yenagu claiming Finehide's body. But Finehide also understands that Finehide will help Yenagu. Just Finehide was born here, Milkovic, and not dusts of desolation. Finehide is doing everything to find other Nolkin friends to form pack and leave before Yenagu return.
Suddenly, the one with the dusty tail will hold their paw up with excitement, still chewing on food, and just go,
Ergy Dusttail has maps, and Dusttail is going to use maps to lead Null friends out of Milkovic. Dusttail knows much of Milkovic and has drawn many maps.
I have much traveling to do. May I see your maps?
They hold up a finger and wave it at you.
Dusttail worked very hard on maps. Dusttail wants shinies. But Finehide told Dusttail of Smogren before Dusttail knew Smogren's name. And Dusttail is pack friends with any who help other Nullfolk.
And all the Ashfur, the Grey Paw, the Spore Spit, and the Mucusang will gently hold up their fists, and you hear a cackle of gnolls.
Dusttail will give you map for half off.
They hold up a finger.
Depends. Which map does Smogren want?
We are heading to the city of Bruce.
Ah, yes, big city. Feinheit has been in big city of Milkovic before.
Something that can aid on that route.
Then maybe Smogren needs map of Milkovic. And Drawful, or Smogren in shops, you will find maps perhaps by Irgi Dusttail and the selections of maps that he has. For you specifically, the prices will be half off.
Okay. So would it be 26 wealth? Or I guess 25 and a half.
We'll round it up to 26.
Okay. Smogren will buy that map.
All right. Unlike most maps that you've seen humans make before, this one is unique. It's not with ink and paper and parchment. This is leathered skin that was hunted from an animal and had fire and tips used to burn the map apart. If you were to look into the items tab, you will see the map of Milkovic.
That's not very helpful. That doesn't look very helpful at all. But what do I know?
I mean, it's a little
Map?
helpful.
It's in items.
It's
Items.
I mean, that's a
direction.
map.
It's a direction we didn't have before.
Yeah.
As you gently set the leather map down, you see Ergi with the biggest smile wagging his tail at you.
See? Erky's
Trying
good.
his best.
Dusttail
trying
knows
his
many
best.
maps.
You have my thanks, Ergi. We will put
And
it to good
Ergi-
use.
Ergi will smile at you and stand up, throwing his arms up and offering you a paw.
And Dusttail has Smogren's shinies. Deal is deal.
He'll shake his hand.
And Ergi will shake your paw, shake with his paw firm, and sit back down with the other gnolls.
I love
Feinheit will approach the fire and say, Feinheit,
Feinheit will begin prayer now. Friend Smogren can stay or leave.
I will leave you in peace. Farewell.
Smogren, friend.
they say, stopping you before you leave.
He'll turn and look.
Feinheit hopes that Yenagu will set you free.
We will see in due time.
And Smogren will continue on his way. He's not going back in to the festival grounds. Instead, finding a tree nearby and leaning some of his stuff up against the tree and digging himself a hole to sleep in.
Alrighty then. Also, real quick, this is a little last second, but to show the audience, this is the map that Smogren has obtained from Dusttail.
Yeah, it's
Which is
not
misspelled
great.
terribly.
It's not
Definitely
great.
fully
It might be
accurate.
phonetically spelled. We don't know if he
Yeah,
can
that's-
read.
That's
but
not
that's
how you
okay.
spell Milkovic, and I worry if you can't spell that, how good is your map?
Hey, 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 hey. Blue collar is loved and respected in this household.
I just feel like literacy and cartography probably often go together.
They
So,
do, but
I can't make heads or tails of this. To be honest,
I can't either, but you know what? Smallgren, that is, in Smallgren's head, this is information he did not previously have. And Smallgren does not sugarcoat things, so he was genuinely appreciated.
It's certainly written down on paper.
It
Or
is.
it's not even on paper. Sorry, it's
Oh, it is an act of goodwill.
True. But meanwhile, Rena, it's 9 o'clock at night. Where are we sleeping tonight?
Well, I mean, I don't really have to go to sleep anywhere just yet. I'm an elf.
Not true. Then what would you like to do today?
Well, Marina's gonna get on her staff again and just basically kind of like fly up because you people.
So valid.
Yeah. And we'll
Titties
just
hug.
and we'll just basically talk to her dad. Just be like, oh great, came to a party, left with a responsibility.
But I guess it is quite the important responsibility after all, Miss Rena. Oh boy, if Yuniko's really coming back, I hope the mages know what they're doing.
That's our problem, though.
But I guess, if Yuniko comes back in full force with the gnolls, and, if Roos don't have a party prepared and their armies in full muster, well, I've shown you how to play chess.
Right. But again, how is that our problem?
Well, I mean, well, Rena, I suppose I would ask you, as me daughter, the grass you used to see, or the city blocks you used to walk as a little girl, or all the trees and mountains and such, you wouldn't want to see that change into bone and flesh now, would you?
Actually, maybe I would.
Honey, there are other people's lives at stake.
You don't get it, Dad. Whatever.
Darling, okay, you're right, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm just an old man stuck in a cat stall. I'm sorry, darling. I promise I'm gonna get better. I have all the time in the world. Now that I'm in this thing, I'll make up for it, I swear. You believe me when I say that, right?
Marina just doesn't really answer. Just does not respond to him. What?
Darling, you believe that, right?
Her dad. Whatever. Is there like a magic store somewhere? Like, we have a smithy, sure, but...
I'll ask you to make another assess perception or vibe check.
I have to do perception. Because my assess is 13, so I have to beat a 10.
If you're flying, I'll give you favor again, like you did the first time last session.
Favor is two dice, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Essentially advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my fate die as well.
Oh gosh, another?
Was it a 4?
No, it's an 8. And a 4!
Twice a 4.
And a 4!
We got as well.
Well done.
It's not well done. I used my second fate dice.
You out of fate?
Well,
we are about to rest.
No. Yeah, I mean, I still have 2 left, but still.
While there isn't really much of a magic shop, you do notice other elves and those of magic prevalent approaching a tent that looks complex with beautiful patterns and colors, titled Ferocious Alchemics.
Mm-hmm. Well, whoosh. Land down here.
All right. As you begin to enter with the moon approaching its waxing crescent, you see a male elf, young, with flowing hair and long ears, look towards you, putting some things away as he says, it's 9 o'clock, ma'am. We are closing.
Oh, so I came down here for nothing then.
Well, if you have the wealth, I will not deny you spending, but it would have to be quick. Please don't dawdle.
Yeah, whatever.
Come in.
So, what do I see?
You see, and I'll be typing this out in the shop section.
Yay, shop section.
You see a collection of potions, all with different colors inside. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm going to type all these in the shop section of our Discord.
So, chat, how are we feeling tonight, huh?
I hope you like the session so far.
I certainly do. Think of the cats!
Session has been really fun and interesting.
It has been. You know what my favorite part is?
What?
Hamster.
So these are what you see in the shop.
Soap bar?
Soap.
Bar soap?
You stinky.
Smog in a bath.
Okay, ice skin potion, fine. Potion of mana, fine.
Like I said, he just smell like mulch.
Mulch smell bad in the sun, bro.
One well for soap.
One wealth for soap. God, is this an alchemy store or is this Lush? Rest of them are just like fucking like essential oils in a soap bar. Okay. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like these. Okay, fine. What does ice skin potion do? I inquire.
Cresso will look towards you, Marina, and lean over, holding it up, gently giving a little swish in the bottle. It sounds like a thick liquid, as he says, well, if you were to drink this potion, it protects you against anything in the weather that would give you bitter cold or frostbite for a good day. You do have to spend a good minute letting it digest in your system, though.
Exciting. And she just sees like the bar of soap, and just like, it's just like, really?
You'd be surprised how many people here down south are not educated on cleanliness, he says with a little bit of a smile.
I can just literally make it out of tallow.
Yes, but you'd be surprised how much the other humans don't know about making soap bars. Plenty of them still hop into the dirty rivers and clean themselves that way. I feel poor for them, and I try to inform them about cleaning themselves, but they always tell me that they don't have enough time and must tend to the farmland or whatever they're working. I suppose if they have that much of a problem staying bathed, they should just go to the city.
Like, Marina kind of already, senses how much of a fucking, stuck-up bitch this man is. And potion of mana, I don't, how much money do I even have? Okay, so this is above board. How does potion of mana work in this game?
Go ahead and make me an assess check.
Okay, so assess check. Can barely roll at 10. Let's see how I can. I need a 13. Oh my god, 20, finally.
Hey, nice. So,
okay, I rolled a 20 just to know what a mana potion.
You know what the hell, you know the hell out of that potion.
Yeah.
So, as I update this, potion of mana. An entity that consumes this potion can choose to reduce the resolve cost of one spell they cast within the next minute by 5 to a minimum of 1 resolve.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm out. Anyways, bye. Boring place.
Take good care, fellow elf.
Yeah. Like, she hears fellow elf and it's like, bitch.
I do have to agree with you. They were a little bit stuck up.
Okay. Anyways, what do I do next? I take to the skies again. Do I see Smogger from all the way up here? Okay,
Fuck it, yeah. I won't make you roll again. You'll see Smogren in the outskirts.
I'm gonna be so annoying to you right now. Yay!
Hooray!
All right, you fly over and find Smogren at the night.
Yeah, you catch him digging the hole he's going to sleep in.
You just hear like little mosquitoes like pew. Mosquitoes.
He'll look up.
Do you need a place to sleep?
No, I'm just bored.
You are to rest.
I'm an elf, I'll be fine.
What does that have to do with rest?
We sleep for only 4 hours, doll.
Well, I'll be sleeping after dinner.
But I'm bored.
I'm going hunting if you would like to join me.
Sure, whatever.
Friendship.
Almost.
All right. So you two are gonna go hunting.
Yeah, Smogren's gonna hunt dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
What am I gonna make you guys do a check for that? I want to say one of you could do a nature check, and if one of you wants to help, you can do it with favor.
Do I actually have maybe a spell or two that I can like do that with? No, not really.
I shall nature. If you want to provide the help, feel free.
Oh, well, okay, so here's the thing. Can I gain favor if I use Ghost Sight, which basically allows me to see through like solid objects if they're not made of metal, or no thicker than 2 feet while I'm focusing?
You would see any animal's skeleton, like X-ray vision, but sure, why not?
Well, I can see through trees and I won't, like, my vision won't be obstructed.
Yes, and you would also be able to see through hills as well. So yeah, you can. I'll allow that. I'll allow that.
Yay! So I have to. How much do I have in nature here? Nature. Ooh, I have to beat 15. Holy shit! But I do have favor.
Favor.
Oh my god, favor! Come on, don't fail me now. 19.
All right. With Ghost Sight active and you looking around and flying with Smogren below you or Smogren joining you in the air, you see a few collection of deer that are still grazing in the night before they rest behind a set of hills. Luckily, too, you all have a good position to ambush them while they are nestled into a bunch of hills. I won't ask both of you to roll attacks to kill them, but if you want, you can choose to hunt and de-skin and eat these deer however you'd like to.
Yeah, Smogren will use his new spear, and I'm gonna roll just to see how good he does this.
Yeah, sure, give it a shot.
That's a 6.
Yeah. Rena gives you the fly-by-fly commentary of no help, just being like, you missed. Left.
Not now.
And
you sure you sure you're good at this?
eventually, he will catch one of the stragglers. He'll probably catch the slowest one and get it.
Just sarcastic. Wow, you finally got there.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Smogren, after skinning the deer and whatnot, we'll split the portion in half. Mind you, it is not cooked. And he'll just nod at it.
Well, I guess I could like cut off a chunk and just cook it.
Smogren will just tear into it. He don't need to cook it.
Yeah. I'll cook one for me.
Yeah, he Smogren does not care. He's biting into it. And he will clean it down to the bone.
So Miriam just like,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna be like, so you look like, I don't know, smaller or whatever.
I'm aware.
Must be bummer, huh?
Do you always taunt everyone around you?
No, I'm just being sincere or whatever.
Yes, I hate this paltry form.
I mean, you're still big though. It's not that bad.
Yes, but I was grander, and I wish to return to my true self.
Yeah. I mean, you are planning to, right?
Yes,
Cool.
that's the only reason I'm accepting this request from Gamora.
Yeah. By the way, where did your little munchkins go?
Dead, most of them.
No.
They killed them.
Like, all of them?
Some remain, but most of them have died.
Oh man. I have those two munchkins that are still alive. They used to like run for like grocery. Get the grocery list most of the time, right? But you know.
Those two. They are still well.
Yeah, I hope they're okay.
Last I saw them, they were.
Well, anyways.
And I
This whole thing's
imagine
kind of
we're walking
Yeah.
and talking, taking this
Yeah.
back to where he had his tree.
right. And then Miranus is like, this whole thing's kind of a bummer, isn't it? How come that fucking asshole gets to tell us what to do?
I do not like taking orders either.
Yeah, right? Such a fucking drag. Miranus just trying to do like a fucking like, just like a schoolgirl banter. He's like, right? Oh my god.
I do not like taking orders, but I like even less seeing those I care for suffer. So I grit my teeth for now.
Yeah, I guess I could get that. And Mirren kind of shoots like a look at her dad.
Wait, what is he looking at me for?
Niall asks, a little confused.
I don't know, Dad. Just looking.
I'm gonna go back to being quiet.
Okay. Anyways, help you, like, I don't know, get your boyfriend back or whatever. Yeah. She's like being awkward.
Do you have a place to sleep?
No, not really. I mean, they offered me one at the circus, but they started talking about elephant shit. Gross.
I could dig you a hole.
The ground is fine, thanks.
Smogren, before tunneling back into the hole he dug, we'll kind of stare off at the moon. And he's turned away from Marina, but more quietly, he'll speak aloud.
Orthrax, my love. Good night.
Marina kind of just like sits like under a tree in a lotus position, just her staff across her lap, and just basically goes into a trance.
Smogren will burrow into the hole at the base of the tree and sleep.
As all of you, as your own individuals, begin to approach rest, as moon rises in its waxing crescent, there is the sound of a deep, guttish, demonic howl that echoes throughout the land, as if asking other wolves that are present if they will engage with the moon and howl at it. There are wolves that howl back in the background, but their howls sound wounded, gargly, and monstrous instead. They do not sound like regular wolves. The land is already changing after the news of Milkovic and how Yenagu will soon return. As we begin to transition towards a new day, I would like to kindly ask every one player or separate 3 players to roll a D100, a D6, and a D4 for me, please.
I call the D6.
I can roll the
Please.
D100. I have it in my hand.
And I could do D4.
I got a 5.
Of course, it
All right.
got stuck in the tower.
Is it the rubber one again?
Yeah, it's the rubber one.
Mm.
I got a 3 on my D4.
And that's a 78 on the D100.
78, a 5, and a 4.
I got a 3 on my D4.
You got a
3.
3.
3.
So 78, a 5, and a 3.
All right.
I wonder if Tempter snore.
As the night continues on, Rena,
Yeah.
since you require less sleep and enter a trance, you do not have to make a perception check at Hindered to wake up. But you do hear something next to the ground.
Okay.
As you exit your trance, you see a dirt mound appear here, and one appear here, and you hear clawing as something like a gopher pops their head out.
No.
Erky, where are you? Right here.
They pop their head out.
Okay, good. We follow Smogren, we find Gomorrah, and we take gold back for small.
And they look over and notice Urina. Erky
What's wrong there?
looks over and sees you. Both of them. Silence. And suddenly, out of nowhere, both of them simultaneously. And they're gonna suddenly try to dive back into the mounds.
Oh my god. Can I grab them somehow?
Go ahead. Go ahead and make me a body check.
No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna body them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my dad at them and just turn big, just scare them off. scare them off, like not to like kind of like scare them. Just basically like jump like throw it right on the mounds.
Get away from them, you little bastards!
Ugh.
And Belk and Erky will suddenly disappear into the mounds.
Oh well. At least they're alive.
They are alive.
Well, I get up and just basically like poke my staff into Smogren.
Smogren will you feel him move around in the hole, and then poke his head out, his long ass neck extending out of the hole.
It's
what
morning.
time is it?
We will say it's kind of around still like if Reyna rested at we'll say around like 10 p.m. It's probably around 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
2 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really need to sleep.
Smogren looks up out of the hole.
What?
Your munchkins were here.
My what? My kobolds?
Yeah.
Where?
I just like point at in the hole, like at the mounds.
Smogren will climb out and walk over to the 2 mounds, and he'll reach in and pull the 2 out if he can.
Unfortunately, as you stick your arm down, you notice this tunnel is deep and very long. It seems that you raise your kobolds well, that when they're in a panic, they will dig as far down and away as possible.
He'll look to Rena.
Belk and Erky.
Yeah, those two. They're talking about like stealing the gold or whatever.
Smogren kind of pauses for a moment, and then you see the hint of a genuine smile. He looks kind of proud.
I'm sure they will be fine.
Let's hope so. They're not really good at stealing stuff, just so you know.
I know. But they are good at escaping.
That's true.
And Smogren will crawl back into the hole, saying that it is not anywhere near daylight.
What the fuck am I gonna do? I already slept my fucking 4 hours.
Well, you don't have to worry, because as morning rises, you all feel hair or fur or whatever you have blowing aggressively towards the west. There are very high winds suddenly blowing, as some people even have to re-secure their tents and such. You all know that everyone is now packing up their things and getting ready to leave. So, you would all know that Gamora has officially left his tent. Or his hut, sorry.
He's left the tent as in like he's left entirely, or he's just like up and about for the day?
He hasn't left entirely, but you would know that he would want to meet you somewhere out in the fields.
Yes, Smogren told everyone to meet him at the gate at the rise of dawn, and once the sun starts coming up, abruptly he will burst up from his hole, grab his spear, and begin making his way.
We have to meet with the others.
Wait, I don't know. It's just like flying on the broom while putting on makeup.
Yeah, he'll make his way down.
Audra probably would have been slowly walking with JJ, kind of, going over how the route he's going to take, and make sure it's like, hey, make sure you keep in touch with people that get there safely, da-da-da-da. And, just make sure you're safe.
Of course, I can't really carry anything on my back. Well, I mean, I could, but it would slow me down a little bit. But I should be able to just snatch up some bugs or some other birds while flying. I got some rope. He pulls out some rope. All I have to do is tie my waist to a tree, and I can sleep safely for the night. I should be able to get there ahead of you guys, and I'll make sure that if I get there first, that I can give you a good message, or maybe get you in touch, or maybe have a room ready for you guys.
Thank you, JJ.
It's no problem, Miss Audra, really.
Trying too much.
I kind of give him one last hug, and then Hamster's probably just gonna try to hug his leg, hug JJ's leg with his little body.
JJ will hug you, but then twitch a little bit with his foot. He goes, "Ow! Thank you, Hamster."
And we're gonna wave him off and then head towards the front.
All right. As you begin getting ready to the front, you see Billy and Aster in front of Penny.
Yeah, I was thinking Aster needs to seek out Penny and actually tell them what's going on, because Aster did not talk to anyone last night.
You will walk towards Penny in front of Billy as Penny says to Billy, "You got everything you need: food, water."
Let's see here. I got 5 rations, and I'll figure out the rest.
All right. Well, if that's not enough, you can always just head over to. I think Putos is north of here. I don't know.
Yeah, Aster will walk up in the middle of their conversation and be like, hi, sorry, Penny, but I have something I need to talk to you about. I don't know how much Billy's already told you, but I don't think I'll be able to come into work for a bit.
Oh, you're leaving too?
Yeah, Gamora asked me, apparently, but also Billy and some other people we met to help him with something, so I mean, I can't say no to Gamora, right? So...
It's okay, kid. I wouldn't say no to Gamora either, but at my age, I'm better a ringmaster than some messenger. Here. They'll reach into their pocket and they'll pull out a pouch of 5 wealth and offer it to you and say, "You didn't work here long, but you deserve severance like the rest of them."
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks. And Master will just hastily pocket it.
Billy.
Yes?
He will gently hand you a bigger coin pouch with 25 gold as he says, "Please, just take good care of yourself, and if you get lost, listen for the music."
I got this. We got this. Next you hear me, I mean, I don't know. This doesn't seem like a really legendary thing. We're just delivering messages. So, I don't know. I thought I was going to say something more epic and grand, but, you know, the only thing I can say is goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. He'll offer you his, palm. Shake your hand.
Shake.
They'll look towards Audra and JJ. Did you two enjoy your stay? Yeah, we did. We really did. Good. Well, this isn't no inn, and you didn't pay for tickets. Now get out. He says a little gruffly, walking away. JJ, a little self-conscious, not knowing if that was a joke or not, stiffens up a little and goes, "Oh, sorry. Okay. Take good care, Mr. Ringmaster, sir." And as all of you begin to gather together towards the outskirts, we will transition very quickly.
Happy llama, sad llama.
What's happening? Oh, hey, we're out here.
You
and,
all gathered together in the outskirts. The land is open and the winds are still pushing aggressively to the west, visibly moving the clouds in that said direction towards what some of you would know would possibly be the seas. You all gather together.
Yep.
And you see Gamora is out in the distance, stomping towards you all with what looks to be like a blue-colored deer in his jaws. You all have some time to discuss between yourselves before he approaches.
You're still trying to get that eye makeup right.
Billy, Aster, how'd you all sleep?
Like a bug in a rug.
I mean,
Good to hear.
Yesterday was kind of a lot, but I think I feel a little better about everything today. It's just kind of a lot to take in.
I get that.
How about you?
Oh, I slept okay. I was kind of rooted for most of the evening. Kind of shows little plant feet. Audra's barefoot, she kind of country bumpkin. Above table. So, just kind of stayed rooted for most of it. And held Hamter and slept next to JJ, making sure he was okay.
Aster nods kind of awkwardly, not knowing how to continue the conversation from there.
Oh, wait, Aster, I have a friend. Chantrell! And as Aster, you see this... I forgot how big Irish hounds get. It's big.
They get pretty big.
The Irish wolfhound. About... pretty big. So about, like, hip height to, like, head height is, like torso. Like, the head of Chantrell's at Audra's torso. A beautiful gray and brown Irish wolfhound with the prettiest brown eyes. And they just kind of look at you.
Aster looks back warily, like looking prepared to take a step back, seeing how this dog will react.
Chantrell will sniff you a couple of times and then kind of try to lick your fingers.
Aster flinches with contact, but will kind of stand perfectly still, allowing Chantrell to do whatever Chantrell's gonna do.
Oh, Chantrell must smell something on you. She kind of use her to go hunting for herbs and things.
I don't know what I would have the dog might be interested in, really. I don't
She
think
just
I
might.
have
She might just like you.
food. I don't know about that.
I mean, Chantrell doesn't really do this with anyone else. Not the family, at least.
Well, doesn't she like the family? Therefore, people she does this to are people she doesn't
She
like.
knows. No, she does this to people she knows. She doesn't do this to strangers. So she must like you.
Aster looks at this dog with kind of confusion, as I guess Chantrell just like,
Chantrell just happily wagging her tail just to see another furry person about the same size. Just happy. Big person fur.
yeah, Aster's kind of side-eyeing Chantrell, not trusting it, but Chantrell's not causing any problems.
You don't like the dog?
It's more complicated than like.
This is above table. You don't
Yeah,
like
no, I'm also responding above table.
Okay. And I say, Chantrell, he might be scared. Let's give him some space. Just 2 steps. 2 steps. And Chantrell does not listen. Chantrell is just stuck to you, man.
Smogren
As you're all...
will make his way
Yeah?
over to the others.
Like throughout the whole road, like Marino's just asking Smogren, like, is the eye makeup like symmetrical or not?
Smogren will look at it and he will answer honestly.
I don't know.
It's like, yeah, you're right. I should probably start.
As you're all gathering... Oh, go ahead.
What are all of your names? We are to be traveling together.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know yours. I am Billy. Or William, if you want to be stupid and formal about it.
Billy. And you?
I'm gonna look to Aster.
Aster looks at Smogren nervously. They took a step back. Chantrell followed. Aster stepped back. And,
Friend, where you go?
and Aster will quietly just mumble their name. Aster. Probably like a little quieter than Smogren's actually capable of hearing.
Louder.
My name is Aster.
Master.
Aster takes another step back.
And you?
He'll kneel down to Chantrell and offer a piece of ration to her.
Chantrell is going to smell you, like just kind of look, sniff the ration, then sniff your hand and just gingerly take the ration and just kind of, you know, like how like dogs try to backpedal? Just kind of do that. Just kind of like puts their, like kind of tries to like sit between Audra and Aster, just kind of like, no. No, Chantrell takes the ration. Chantrell was not above taking people's food. But just kind of like tries to sit between Audra and Aster, the 2 entities they deem safe right now.
And then he'll finally look at Audra.
Her name's Chantrell. the fur ball beside me, and I kind of pick him up and give him a little scratch. It's Hamter. Hamter, shivering, scared, just balls up. And I'm Audra.
He will also offer a piece of ration to Hamter, who I
Hamter
imagine is far too terrified to take.
He's not really friendly to males.
And your name was?
Oh, Audra. Oh, me?
Yes.
Audra.
He'll nod.
I suppose Gamora has things to say.
He'll look as he approaches.
What's your name, Big Hat? Pointing.
It's just like still staring into the mirror. It's like hot, wet. Right, Rena.
What?
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Hello there, lad.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
Awkward response.
Every time Billy is put forward with backstory thing, it's like, huh? Okay.
I'm taking
Audra's-
that note down. Billy will internally.
Audra's just gonna loudly say, "Hi, Mr. Nile."
How you doing there, Audra? Did you have a good sleep?
Slept like a tree.
Excellent, excellent. Rena, you should be helping her with her makeup too. Be a good lass.
Audra does it perfect.
Rena's just like, oh, so, do you want makeup or whatever?
Audra kind of
Lady like that.
Audra just kind of swallowing whatever feelings they have for sake of mission. Maybe when we take a rest.
Yeah, sure. It just continues trying to like get the fucking wing right.
As you do so, Gamora finally starts coming down the flatland with the bluish fur-looking deer in his jaws as he's chewing on it. He'll hold up a paw and seems to be carrying a whole pack of something behind his back as he goes.
Oh, there you are.
He will somehow swallow the deer whole and approach you all holding on to his back.
Morning, Gum.
Morning to you too, Audra. Well, I believe this is the last time we will see each other for a very long time. Are you all ready?
Yes.
I guess I am.
The wind is strong today to the west. It shouldn't bother you much, but you should all be okay. I think it should last for 3, maybe 4 days. 5 at most.
They look towards the sky, their fur aggressively blowing towards the west, and then they look down towards you all.
You plan to head towards the city of Bruce. It's towards the north. Head slightly to the west and you should be able to find it. If you do not think you are ready yet, I recommend you head northward and find Puto's village. They are near the splitting bridges towards the rivers, and if you do not feel you are ready to go there yet, you could try going south to the Tabor outpost. The outpost doesn't have much, but there are good people that work there and mercenaries that defend Milkovic from other gnolls and their raids. You can find help there if you believe going south in another direction will help you get to the city of Bruce. Understand though that you will come across rivers, mountains, the endless lush, weather, and many dangerous monsters, beasts, barbarians, and raiders. Be on your toes.
Smogren will look at the group.
You watch my back, and I'll watch yours.
But how can we do that at the same time?
Maybe mirrors?
Mirrors, that's it.
You, little one, the one that delivered the message.
Me?
Step forward. I have an important job for you.
Okay.
That chicken's
They
gonna be
nervously
cooked.
waddle over.
Little one, do you plan to fly or stay with these good people?
But they avoid looking at Smogren as they say that, and JJ says, well, you see, JJ will hold on to his fists a little and say, I can fly there. The wind is heavy towards the west, but if I fly with it, I can have that give me a little bit of an extra boost. It should get me far enough.
Good, little one, good. I need you. I need you to get to the city of Booze ahead of them if you can. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. When you get to the city, tell them that Gamora approved of your message. You're going to want to look for the magnet Jazenko and my friend Koba. They will help you with the rest, and they will be able to prepare the land for Yenagu's return. Koba will have quite the responsibility of finding their comrades.
All right. Okay. No pressure. They look towards Audra and give like a thumbs up nervously.
You got this. I believe in you.
Come, little one.
Gamora will gently lay their paw down and JJ will look at it confused. What?
Well, little jingle. I think you're going to need as much whiz as you can to get you where you are. Hop on.
Okay. They will get on Gamora's paw.
Oh god, is he gonna paper airplane this guy?
Hold on tight.
He's gonna toss JJ like a football.
You will see JJ hold on to his knees and get in a cannonball position as Gamora gently cups his paw around JJ. And he'll wind back.
Fly fast and fly high, little one.
Gamora will suddenly baseball throw jingle jingle as you all suddenly hear. And he disappears into the clouds.
We got raided.
We're getting raided!
Hello,
Oh,
Raiders.
what the hell?
Hello!
Hey, hello everyone!
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody.
You just watched a bird
What are you
get tossed
doing?
in a baseball.
Yeah, you came
Sorry,
in at the right
y'all.
time.
You came in at the right time. All right, but as Gamora smiles with pride and sees JJ's silhouette flying in the distance, he'll look towards you all and say,
I must now look around and keep an eye out for gnolls that align with Yenagu and aim to bring destruction to Milkovic. Farewell, everyone. I wish you all luck. And Smogren.
We'll look to Gamora.
If Koba will not uphold our deal and help with your loved one, I will do what I can in his stead and find someone else. For what it's worth,
they bow their large head and tuck their ears down.
I'm sorry.
Smogren, not quite sure how to take that, will nod.
Very well. suppose it's best we be off.
Yes. Take good care.
Gamora will suddenly get on all fours, and shockingly, with his sheer size and weight, he will dart off into the distance and disappear.
Aster
you all
watches
ready?
him leave with awe.
Miorina just goes, just frustrated, just says like, whatever. Sisters, not twins. God.
She has not been paying attention.
At all.
She's been focusing on her makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Audra's gonna pick up Hamter because little legs don't move that fast. And kinda
Also,
just
he
plop
might
him.
blow away.
He might blow away. And just kind of put him like in my little hood. It's like, get ready for a long walk.
All right. Players, are you all ready for the main mechanic of this campaign?
Oh yeah.
I would
let's
love
go.
nothing more.
We're on our way!
As you all begin to set forth and look upon the land of Milkovic, your vision is a little blurry with the wind so far, as you cannot see much, but as the land begins to open up, this is what you are able to perceive.
Nothing. So,
Not a
nothing.
damn thing. Oh, there we go.
No, a little
No.
something. We gotta have some
This is what you are
patience.
able to perceive.
Hex scroll,
So-
hex scroll.
The rules of the map. Since you all are traveling on foot and do not have any wagon or horses or mounts yet,
Well, I have my flying
Each-
staff, excuse you.
you do have your flying staff and Smogren can fly, but if you're all going to travel as a party,
He cannot fly. He has wings.
Okay.
His wings can support a big jump. That's about it.
all right, well, the way this works is that each hex that you can see in front of you is one pace. Since you are all traveling on foot, you are able to move 2 paces on the map. Understand, though, that terrain will affect your ability to see the world around you and how you can maneuver around the land. So do be ready for what you come across in your adventures.
So 2 pace a day?
2 pace a day. 2 paces equals a full day of travel.
And
On
2
foot.
paces is a hex or 2 hexes?
2 hexes.
Gotcha. So a pace is 1 pace
So-
equals 1 hex. Gotcha.
Damn, we're
Yep.
not in a hurry, are we?
So, ladies and gentlemen, party, I would like for you all to vote where you would like to go first.
Oh, we're
As you know,
voting?
Gamora did give you advice. Your objective is somewhere towards the north. He did tell you that Putos Village is somewhere towards the north as well, towards the rivers where the bridge is split. But if you don't feel comfortable going north yet and starting your quest, you could go south and try to find Tabor Outpost instead. But your main
go side
objective
questing?
is to get to the city of Bruce.
Do we start side questing?
This is where the world opens up. You can side quest if you want to.
Yeah,
Smogren
tutorial
and-
phase over.
We'll look to the group.
Shall we head north, or would you rather we do otherwise?
Aster looks at Billy. Aster trusts Billy with her life.
You make your own choice, Aster. I personally would rather not go north right now. But that's just me.
Is
Why
there
would
something
you?
that ails you?
That is none of your damn business.
Oh,
I have my reasons.
Damn,
Again.
got attitude.
Back to choices. I have everyone. You know, thoughts. I haven't heard anyone else.
Audra will speak up and say, I'd like to get some supplies before we go, so anywhere with supplies I'm fine.
Okay, so you said so if we're thinking supplies and we have two choices, either go north, then there's Putos somewhere, or south. I will consult my card.
Augury.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Augury.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. I forgot I could do something too. Audra can just root herself. Yay! How does root work again?
So-
Fuck.
All right.
And what does rooting give you specifically?
Tremor sense.
Rooting tremor sense, which allows me to communicate basically with surrounding plant life.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So, augury is being performed by Rena, and Audra is talking to the plants.
I'm talking to the plants.
Okay.
All right.
I have 3 questions, right? So, can I ask a question like which town is closer to us right now?
All right. Here, I need to look at the rules for augury again for this one.
Yeah, so, and just for chat's sake as well, it is a ritual. You ask 3 questions to the storyteller, which can only be answered with a yes or no. And then the fates are the
Okay.
source of the information and will answer truthfully.
Which one is closer? Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask what was the south town's name again?
Tabor Outpost.
Okay, is Tabor Outpost closer than Putos?
Putos Village. The augury responds with yes.
Okay, well. Okay, next question. Is Tabor Outpost like super dangerous to get to?
No. Is your
Okay.
answer.
Okay. And the third question, am I absolutely gonna hate this journey?
I feel like they can't answer a subjective question.
Yes,
Inconclusive.
then no, then yes, then no, then yes, then no. Then yes and no. Yes or no?
Mirita just goes like, oh god, I already hate it here. Well, there we go.
And Audra, as you begin to root yourself into the flatlands, there aren't many plants that you can. Oh, yeah?
So what Audra will do is Audra will kind of get into like a squat position, as if trying to sit on a squat toilet. If anyone's ever had that experience, and just
Sadly.
So feet flat, hands planted, and then you'll just see you'll see their feet and hands kind of transform into roots and seep into the ground. They cannot move. Movement reduced to 0. And I'll try to speak with any plants within 30 feet.
You, within 30 feet, find a field and meadow of yellow and red and blue flowers. You hear communal sound. Flowers speaking to each other, spreading their pollen, speaking of the bees, exchanging seeds in order to plant new life. And eventually, a particular red flower will speak up to you and say, "Good morning, child. Good morning."
Good morning, beautiful one.
Oh, don't flatter me. We're all beautiful.
Indeed we are. If I may take up some of your time, I'd like to ask you, has anyone gone through these parts?
Oh, from how long our meadow has stand, plenty of people came here a night ago, and a few nights ago before that. They then built things with pine and the trees and the trunks. It was quite sad, but the trunks still breathe to this day, and they are happy to provide shelter for the humans and the mortals. After all, it is our duty, even in our life, to help the smaller humans in order for them to live fully. This is what Shantae created us for.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you could humor me once more, do you know of any running water near you?
Oh, yes. Towards the west where the wind is blowing, many of the rivers come together. A little bit northward, we know and can feel through our roots that the water and the rivers connect to each other and form a split that goes 3 ways. We feel also our friends, the moss and nether meadows, and the smaller plants that get bitten by the fish. There are stonemasons too. 2 bridges that split apart to the west and the east. The plants that stand to the west tell us of the endless rush that stands west or northward. The west is a little bit more tremendous and bumpy. So is the east, but I'm told that far, far away in the east, there are brothers who are green and more in tune with each other, but keep the mortals away with their poisons and their spores.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, child.
And Audra will slowly unroot herself, fingers and toes coming back to normal form.
You two done?
Missing out on the fun, are we?
Yeah, just kind of standing around, not really doing anything, kind of waiting for your answers. I'm a bit bored.
Make your own fun then, clown. Well, I spoke with some nearby plants, as that is what I can do sometimes. And they told me of streams beating up, and some going to the west, some going to the east. They said there are some stonemasons nearby. And they say, be wary of the east. As there are plants there, and it's kind of rocky, but they don't really enjoy humans.
And where would you like to go?
I turn to Rena. What did you come up with?
Well, the outpost's closer and less dangerous.
I say we go outpost first. I'm fine either way.
Mortals trade in wealth. Do we have enough wealth to acquire the supplies needed?
I do.
Got a fair bit.
How much do I have?
We have at least 15 because Smogren gave it to you.
Well, I have 89 wealth.
I got 50.
I got about 80.
Aster has
89.
60.
Damn. Billy is still a broke boy.
Wait, didn't you get severance? This is above table.
That was after the severance. 50 is after the severance.
Oh, okay.
I had 25 and I got 25.
Broke Billy.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm already poor. No, it's just
Oh my god! Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's so much. Like, are you poor? Anyways, let's go. 2 hexes to the south. Yay.
All right. I will ask you all to use your pointers to show me which hex you guys would like to go to.
I guess
I mean-
we're just going due south.
Each one.
This one
Right
down here.
down.
Right here?
We're going down, down. That's all I
Alright.
can
Really
say.
around.
Yeah.
Sugar, we're going down swinging.
As you all are moving 2 paces and the fog of war is being changed, I would like for one of you to roll d20 for me, please.
I got it.
Oh, okay. I don't see
A
it.
12.
Gotcha. Also, don't worry, you will see things in a sec. I'm just painting.
It's dark in here.
Enjoy scared.
The sun goes out for a second.
Darkness.
Darkness, everybody,
As
darkness.
you are walking through, you do see Tabor Outpost to your west.
Oh, hey, look, it was just here.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is west? Okay, so I'm not very
So
good
it
with
is the cardinal directions. Northeast, south, and
Okay.
west are what we would understand as northeast, south, and west as well. I am not being mean and changing that.
No, that's great. I was just gonna ask, is that left or right? But we figured it out. Alright.
All right, but as you all are traveling and you do see Tabor Outpost towards the west with the wind, there are a few things you do notice as you are traveling. You notice a few of the hills that you do recognize, and you notice towards the south as you are walking. The land looks gray and flaky. You are still towards the grass. It will take another pace in order to get to where it is gray and flaky, but it looks concerning, decrepit, and desolate.
How is this less dangerous than Putos?
Hard
Look
lie.
at this place. Oh, whatever.
I mean, we're not in the
Nice.
gray, flaky part.
Fair.
And I guess if it's like dangerous to get there, as in like if the roads are treacherous, but then there weren't. It was just here.
And as you all are walking, you come across something.
Oh no.
Gold.
Is it gonna make me angry? It's gonna make me angry.
While out and walking, somehow contrasting through all the land, you see what looks like some kind of humanoid. It's hard to tell, but there's somewhere towards this direction in the east.
Okay.
Is it also the direction we're traveling?
It is not the direction you're traveling, but if you'd like, one of you could try to make a perception or assess check to figure out what this is.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
we'll look and see what he can see.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'll do assess. It's better.
That is a success. That's 17 over 14.
14 over 13. Hallelujah.
Audra and Smogren.
I will also roll a d20.
All right.
I'm just gonna do this in the rules chat. Crit. Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Wasting my luck already. Alright.
As you all look over, the three of you notice someone wearing a hood, a poncho, and a strange blue, navy, royal blue-like pattern, holding on to a stick. They look and appear kind of young. They have like some hair growing in around their face, but it's kind of stubbled. And as you look, you also notice another thing. They're walking alongside a German shepherd and just minding their own business.
Doggy.
Hey, Ducko.
So,
Dog.
okay, cool.
I mean, it's just a dude.
With a dog.
Yeah. You're
Calm
also not dude, but with a dog.
Person with dog does seem to be a interesting. Well, pretty normal archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, we don't look normal right now.
Aster cringes
you have
hearing
a
Rena say
whole,
that.
you have a whole
Oh, no.
9'4" Dracul man with you. Of course you don't look
I
normal.
think the only weird one is the tall one. I say kind of, half-heartedly. Like, we're kind of
Aster
fine.
notes that.
All right. Would you all just want to set up camp, or would you like to try to attempt to make contact?
DM, permission to split in half. Some people set up camp, while some people who do want to, because I do want to try to make contact with this man, try to make contact.
If you all would like to split the party, you are more than free to split the party.
Does this
Or I could just
person
go.
look like they have any wares or anything?
Make a vibe or assess check.
Does Khajiit have wares?
Khajiit.
Khajiit has wares, if you have the coin.
Cool.
Let's see. Where the fuck did my D20 go? There it is.
He could have information of why it looks like this.
That is 16 over 14.
They don't look like a traveling merchant of some sort or someone that would sell you things, but they're packed with what looks like essentials, rations, water, antitoxins, a bunch of things that would help them move across the land on their own and keep their dog in check, plus a sword for self-defense.
Smogren, taking a closer look at this individual, will keep setting up the camp.
Seems to just be a traveler. No reason to disturb them.
Audra just kind of like, thank, and tries to help set up.
Doesn't feel right to set up camp with just this dude hanging around, I'm going to go ask them and talk to them.
If they are a threat, I can be a bigger one.
Audra kind of sees Billy as like, you know what? He's by himself. I'm gonna go, and then take Chantrell. Dog person with dog person usually goes well.
Yeah. I guess I'll stay here, help out with the camp. She's not helping with the camp.
As you start to
Aster-
walk away, Audra, he does it very subtly, but Smogren lightly taps on your shoulder and casts Bless. But he does not say anything or draw any attention to it.
Audra feels empowered, confused, and why.
Blessed.
It's like Audra just kind of pauses, says, "Come on, Chantrell," and just kind of keeps walking, not acknowledging it either.
All right, then. And as Billy, Audra, Chantrell, and Hampter begin to approach the strange man in a blue light poncho, holding onto a stick and caring for their German Shepherd, that is where we will end session today.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
He's gonna
And
murder
then-
you.
No.
We're gonna die.
No, I don't believe that. It might just be, you know what, man or bear, still bear, but I believe this guy. I would like to believe in this guy.
The dog will turn into a Tarascan and eats us all, and then
You're just a
Campaign
dog.
over. Session 5. TPK.
Oh yeah! Thank you for session.
Thank you all for
Yay.
coming, and for those of you who rated, thank you for coming along.
Yes,
Sorry that it was at the
indeed.
tail end of
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Two top down tabletop. Thank you for the rate. I
Thank
don't
you so
know if
much.
this command even works, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
We got raided.
Yeah. As Drawful is putting in that command, folks who are present here, we are playing a tabletop role-playing game that Drawful here has made. If you would like to see more of it, we have episodes of this specific campaign on the official YouTube channel, and if you'd like to watch more and learn more about this tabletop that is called Grey Nexus, you are more than free to go over and watch on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I remember. Fear of the Stars, which is hosted by Drawful and is played by a few players like me and a few others that are in these campaigns. And if you want a little bit of 5e action, on Saturday, on Stars and Sails, we'll be hosting a session at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you'd like to check that out.
Indeed.
We tend to fuck shit up over there.
The command did not work, but there's their Twitch. Go check them out.
Yep,
thank
please
you
go
again
check
for the
them
raid.
out. Thank you so much.
I gave them a follow, and I'll take a look whenever they're next up.
Open up.
Yeah.
Next
I follow.
session is on the 4th. The 4th.
It will be the 4th of August. Yep.
Come back and see if Audra and Billy get fucking murdered.
Yeah,
We
you
will
won't
see.
want to miss that exciting adventure of.
But also,
Clown
who's
is-
to say that Billy won't murder Audra?
Yeah.
You know what? True.
Thank you.
Billy has some shit going on.
Billy kind of a little weirdo, but it's okay.
All I
He's
care is
fine.
that the 2 dogs are okay.
And then Marina
Exactly.
will on the runway.
Chantrell will immediately go to Aster for the rest of the campaign. That is my final wish.
Put it in your will.
Aster will learn love one way or another by either taking care of something or being taken care of.
Yeah. All right, then,
Yes.
folks. Well, take good care. Much love. We'll see you on the next night.
Good morning, good evening, good night.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Good morning, good evening, good night.